The latest Lil Durk court hearing was the most important one by far. The judge announced they were using Durk's lyrics against him. As they've already shown the lyrics, look on the news and see your son screaming no no, which refers to the incident he's being charged for, and Quando Rondo's reaction to Lil Pab's passing.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
They even brought up more lyrics where Durk rapped, "Told me they got natty, they got the location, go." A report shared that rapper Brick Baby would have dropped Quando's location to Durk if he ever asked, because he's loyal to him, meaning Brick Baby could have been involved.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had asked me, I probably would have been talking if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd up in.
Right.
Unfortunately, Durk's lyrics might be the biggest snitch against him. Rappers like to believe that their lyrics can't be used against them, but that's not always true. However, news of Durk being arrested by the feds got the attention of Charleston White, and he shared why it's a victory for the rap world that Durk got locked up.
This is a real victory because it is a demonic force. It was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. So this is a victory for law-abiding Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it.
Charleston White was happy when Lil Durk's new charges were revealed in the courtroom. As the report reads, Durk gets hit with more charges in his federal M for hire case. 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit M for hire, resulting in a passing, 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms, and 1 count of possession of firearms in furtherance of a crime resulting in a passing. With Durk's case looking bad from the outside, he tried to calm it all down from the inside. He used his phone call to speak with a street friend who posted the call with the caption, "Just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk. He's in good spirits, staying positive, and trying to get back home to his kids and family. We're not glorifying negativity. We're more than just street guys. That's an understatement. We're men of honor and the code no matter our financial status. Hit the main line with the rest of our kind. No protective custody."
This call was from a federal prison.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're real, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know, it's without that count,
Yeah, yeah. I know how that be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was history.
Yeah. You know, I still got these same. I came home there like, shit, where you from? What you got going? I been to it,
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
They said, I thought they thought a computer, you hear me? Downstairs, they be like, man, you know you, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I got to adapt to it.
Nah, for sure.
Can't go no more. PC coming out acting all crazy.
Although academics hopped on his live stream to share why he thinks it's the worst thing Durk could have done.
With all due respect to whoever 900 brother is, again, with all due respect to you, the guy's fighting for his life. I get it. Maybe for whatever reason, which I still think would be a dumb reason, let's say that Durk wants to address the people. You know how you put this out? You say, yo, Durk, we on. You let him say what he's saying to the public, and you cut it off. We don't need to hear y'all back and forth. Because a lot of this audio kind of feels like maybe this wasn't how Durk wanted to first communicate with everybody in the world. Anything he does is gonna go viral. Having a conversation about, you know, even if you think it's in good faith, yo, we don't move off money, nah, blah, blah, blah. It don't sound right. It don't sound right, brother.
But Durk's looking to do his best to get out of the charges. As it was reported, Lil Durk pleads not guilty to M for hire charges in connection to a plot to get Quando Rondo. A hearing for the rapper is scheduled for December 12th, which comes after Durk was arraigned in LA, after being transported from Miami federal jail. But with all the money Durk's made, he hired one of the best defense attorneys in the country, Drew Finling. His first move in the case was to apply for bond release. However, the feds unsealed new evidence that would keep him behind bars, because the feds revealed how Lil Durk had tried to create an alibi for himself. So if he was ever tied to the crime, he'd have an alibi to look less suspicious. On the day that Lil Pab was taken out, he hopped on Instagram Live to show all of his supporters he was at home on that day. The feds allege he was intentionally trying to throw off investigators.
They can't see other shit, boy. What? Tweaking little folks. Right. Hey, somebody always said slap a car. Somebody always said slap a car. Look on who that up, yeah.
What Goofy said that?
He said, bro, like a cheeseburger. Ain't nothing cheesy over here. Stupid little boy. This is real water. Y'all jewels be y'all over for real. Hey, I know what it be too, bud.
What's that?
Like everybody be having that cheese, you know? Y'all be doing shout outs, man. You gotta know your jewelry. Like, if somebody want me to give them a shout out for some jewelry, I'm gonna make sure you're in that vault. Yeah.
Durk even laughed when someone talked about sliding for Von in the comments, as he would have known it was going down. But this all got the attention of the man who began the back and forth between Quando Rondo's crew and OTF, because we saw Lil Tim share how he believes the whole situation should have been avoided.
To know, like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, shit, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying f him and shit like that. Cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, at the end of the day, if they ain't never popped that shit off, that shit would have never happened like that.
However, fans are getting worried for Lil Tim after he spoke up because allegedly Durk pulled off the Lil Pab hit and is looking to deal with anyone else who wronged him. However, we saw more from Brick Baby because in the months leading up to Durk's arrest, he jumped on an interview and straight out said how no one can say Durk never slid for Von anymore because of the Lil Pab incident. Once Durk was brought in by the feds, Brick Baby reacted to his old interview again, acknowledging he practically outed Lil Durk to everyone for being involved in the Lil Pab case.
This just it. 5 Chicago gang members with ties to Lil Durk, OTF, accused of being hired to unalive Quando Rondo in the LA incidents where Lil Pab was unalived. Suspects face the penalty if convicted. He said indictment alleged that flights and rental cars were paid with credit cards linked to OTF.
But was this an attempted hit or
Why would
They
they do
can't say
that?
that no more.
Then they put you as
Why?
God.
Oh yeah, because of
your face.
Wait, no. Like who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
federal charges in California?
Nah, because Lil Pab.
So this is about the...
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
And when you look into the whole reason why Pab was taken out, it was because Quando's crew took out King Von, and Quando Rondo proceeded to further his rap career by dissing Von. As he rapped the lyrics on his title Soul Reaper, man ran up on me, then we sprayed him, I'm talking lights out. We do the dash in that Durango, jumped out with that pipe out, so tell them to pipe down, which made Durk furious. He allegedly planned out the hit, and a few months before it went down, Durk released a song with the lyrics, they like Durk, he a singer, he won't do something. You can believe whatever you want. I got your folks hit, because Durk was rapping like it already happened, but he just wanted to warn them that he was coming. Not long after, we saw reports of Quando's crew getting hit.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
However, jumping back to the court case, we saw the feds reveal they had OTF member Jam informing on the group. Most importantly, Lil Durk, as they shared when Jam was wearing a wire beside Durk, which was caught on Instagram Live. As you can notice, Jam doesn't stop messing with his jacket.
I ain't gonna lie, my whole dream team. I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day. Oh, my. Oh, dang. Like back in the day. Oh, look, he took out.
Check on your man, let him get his head.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
What happened to Dare?
architect.
What happened to who?
What happened to Dare? Schools had stuff down.
All that woofing on the net, it got your man.
Metro!
Uh-huh.
Metro! in the late.
OTF Jam informing on the team is something Lil Durk never expected, because when Jam was first released from a 12-year prison bid, Durk gave him 50 grand in cash.
You know what's his name, but steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get in the milk, bro. Get in the milk so big mama get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. This too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, goof.
Bro got out what?
You know that
How many you did in all?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Jam was extremely loyal to OTF, but when he was taken in for a second firearm possession charge and faced another 10 years, he wasn't willing to do the time, where he ultimately decided to become a federal informant on OTF. But as if Durk giving him 50 grand wasn't enough, Jam shared how Durk also bought him protection while he was on the inside, and had a crib and a car waiting for him on the outside.
Yeah, because you just came home not too long ago, like when you come home.
So I've been home a little bit over a year.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah.
12 years flat.
12 years.
Like 12 years. Did my time. Ain't told on nobody.
Right.
Ain't no on my name.
Like, how did you even get linked in with just OTF period?
Get linked in. We grew up together. This ain't no people I met. Nah, I knew them. Like I'm saying, this was before jail. I know.
Yeah, because he's super solid, but like he's like a, you know what I'm saying? He said Jam get out that jam and give him 50. He ain't got to ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to ask. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying?
With OTF Jam, the prosecutors were able to show the judge a video proving that the suspects have ties to OTF. Jam pointed out an old video where King Von was jewelry shopping with 3 of the suspects.
Solitary stone.
We just looked at him.
Let's go over there.
What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
As it shows even more how Durk knew these men. However, Durk's future is concerning. One defense attorney looked into the case to give his opinion as he said, "I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. I think they have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him."
When it comes to Durk Banks, you know, so far I've seen one text that says, "Don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking." Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, you know, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. Because he could be blaming, you know, Grant or one of these other guys and saying like, hey, these guys are going to do some crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, listen, make sure it doesn't associate with me at all. You can look at that a million different ways. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, you know, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.
Because he's certain the feds will need to show much more evidence if they want to find Durk guilty on the charges. He talked about when Durk could be released, assuming no one else snitches on him.
So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, you know, didn't actually the guy, you know, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, you know, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him, that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.